Well then everybody, so this is my matchday vlog prior to the game against Bolton, so this will be a very interesting game really. I think we've been playing too great recently and we're coming against a good Bolton side really. We've picked up some good form recently in the last couple of games, so it's going to be an interesting game today. And you've got the shirt on today as well, so I'm really excited to be going along today. Hopefully we can get 3 points and really try and push the gap on the playoff places. We've also got some massive games coming up after Bolton, so 3 points here is crucial really, because we've got the likes of Wolves, Sheffield United, Bristol City as well to come in the next 3 or 4 games, and we played 3 games in the space of a week as well, so it's vitally important to get a good result here against Bolton, and hopefully we can really score a couple of goals today, keep a clean sheet as well. It's something we haven't done for a while, and yeah, really, hopefully I'm going to bring you along as well, see what you guys think, and yeah, see you at the ground next for my match predictions. Wow, Bolton have scored. Totally switched off at the back there. Absolutely appalling defensively. He just ran through, didn't he? Just absolutely ran through. We switched off at the back. Defensive mistake yet again. And just like that, not much happened this half, was it really, apart from that? Do you agree? Nothing much happened there? We switch off from the back and we find ourselves 1-0 down. That's what they've been putting themselves about. All in this half, they've been putting themselves about. We've been flat and lethargic. And it just sums up this half. It's just absolutely appalling. I don't know what to say to that. And it's absolutely embarrassing. What switch off from that? I mean, you've got to stay switched on at least. Yeah. Playing to the whistle there, and then we find ourselves a goal down. Not good. Not good.
A useless game, Rep.
Jansen. Welcome back, everybody. I just got back from the game, and really, it was a disappointing result. We got the late goal, which I didn't record, as I idiotically missed the equalising goal. I actually left on 93 minutes it was, and then, yeah, Tom Kenny goes against the equaliser, so I'm just out of the Hammersmith fence, and then I hear a big roar from the crowd, so it's just down to my luck, really. I mean, it's one of them games where the second half I felt we weren't going to score. We had some massive chances in terms of Cabano missing as well, but there really weren't many clear-cut chances I could get on clips, really. I mean, there's a Johansson free kick that you've probably seen. But other than that second half, there wasn't, and even in the first half as well, there wasn't much really that we created. I mean, apart from a Amiobi goal, which I've got a reaction to, a bit of a live reaction to, and that there really wasn't much to talk about. I mean, apart from a Bolton chance second half, that Button played the pass out to Adam Armstrong as well, open goal. I really thought that from where I was sitting it was going for 2-0, but luckily it didn't, and it went wide. But we got out of jail again today, and drawing against Bolton isn't a great result for us. In terms of who we're playing next, we've got Bristol City as well, lots of Sheffield United, Wolves and Derby coming up, and it doesn't get any harder than that. So it was a game we looked at today. I was really feeling optimistic that we could get 3 points from this game. And we just didn't play well. We didn't play good enough. I mean, every time Bolton got the ball, lots of Amiobi, lots like Adam Armstrong, they ran at us, direct pace at us, looking to shoot as well, which is something we didn't do. I mean, Gary Meding was a nuisance all game. Carl Herring was dirty so-and-so in the midfield. However, they came across quite physical, and to be fair to them, they had a good game plan. Credit to Bolton, they stuck to a good game plan as well. Made it quite hard for us to play against them. They played us as a unit, and attacked as a unit as well, really. So it was quite hard to break them down. I mean, there's still no plan B. I keep banging on about it, but in my opinion, we need a plan B. There's nothing off the bench that really gives us that plan B. I mean, one player I was really impressed with was Luca de la Torre. Come off the bench in the second half. Good young lad from the academy as well. And he did what everyone really, most of the starting 11 didn't do. He picks up the ball. What does he do? Picks it up, runs at the defence, and takes it and has a shot blocked. But however, it shows that he's in the right frame of mind. Picks the ball up and drives at the Bolton defence. Something we hadn't seen for the whole game. Yet de la Torre comes on, and with second or third touch of the ball, even if that, he picks up and just runs at the defence. It was good to see Ivanovic get a young lad involved like de la Torre. I would like to see Edun as well maybe come into the fold. However, he brought on Cabano. And Cabano didn't do much either. He's usually quite a live wire super sub, but he didn't really do much today in terms of adding an impact as well. Johansson come on second half as well, and he didn't do much. I thought he deserved to start on the bench. Yes, he scored some important goals for us, but if you're not performing well, no matter how many goals you get, if you're not performing well and you're scoring goals, but you don't deserve to start for me. As I said before, in that he scored a winner at QPR, but that doesn't justify him playing average against Preston, an average against Aston Villa. Right, he scored a couple of goals, but as I said before, it doesn't warrant you to start, in my opinion. And we just really didn't get going today. Another poor performance at home, and the one this might sound maybe a bit of an overreaction, but look at our next few games and that, and the way modern football is at the moment. If Ivanovic doesn't get any positive results from the next few games, then by Christmas he may be out of a job. I don't want that to happen. I really don't want to be mentioning that, to be honest, because I'm a big fan of Ivanovic. But it's just the way modern football is, and if he doesn't get results, then you know what the board like. Look at Leicester City with Craig Shakespeare. He didn't get a win in 6 games. He was sacked. I mean, it comes out of the blue, doesn't it? I mean, so the board can be quite ruthless at times. I'm praying that doesn't happen to Jukanovic. He's really turned his football club around. But we need to find a plan B. We do not have a plan B at the moment, and it's really affecting us. There's nothing that we can change the way we play off the bench. And we are really, I must admit, we are similar to what the way Arsenal are. We like to play through the centre a lot. We don't really like to change it up a lot. But it's a poor performance today, and really we've just got to look at the way we played, and it's not acceptable in front of our home crowd. I mean, 1 home win this season as well, and that come against Hull. We just about barely scraped through in that game as well. The home form's not been good enough this season, and once again our away form's really dictating where we are on the table. That shouldn't be the case. I mean, I was really optimistic about the results today, but we didn't really justify it. We weren't good enough today. So hopefully you enjoy some of the clips I got of the warm-ups and that, but I didn't get much of the match day clips because there really wasn't much to really talk about, or get anything during the game. But anyway, hope you like more. We're back Tuesday night for another vlog, so if you like, subscribe if you're new, and we'll see you on the next video, which will be tomorrow. So thank you guys, and see you later.